Hi everybody, welcome to Thescottshow. This is the wake up call. We do this every Tuesday and Friday. Except for last Friday we didn't because I was at the Minnesota State Fair. I got a little recap about that. Hanging out in the archives, so check that out. It was really great. A really fun adventure, except now I'm seeing all this food that I didn't get to eat. And the one thing that I was looking forward to for next year now, because I'm definitely not going back, costs too much money, is duck bacon wontons. That just sounds like amazing. Duck bacon wontons. And so, yeah, that's what's going on. So 1 minute in, and I welcome you guys all again to the wake up call. This is the Scott Show. Like I said, we do this Tuesday and Friday every week here on the Scott Show Speaker.com network, 102550.net. We hang out here every Tuesday, Friday, doing it up like we always do. So, folks, I want to just kind of give you a little bit of insight on what's going on with me, what's going on with 102550 and the Scott Show, and how everything is going. And, you know, folks, I got to tell you, we're looking for people to subscribe, like, share, whatever you guys can do. We are in survival mode here, almost. We're trying to get this all pumped up for just everything that we're doing. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, everything that we're doing on YouTube, Patreon.com. We're also on there at 102550. We're just really trying. And hopefully you guys are liking our content. I'm hearing really good things about our stuff. People are liking it and saying what we should do more of, what we should do less of, and I'm going to take that all. We're going to take that all in the heart and just go for it. So that's what we got going on today. We got going on a whole bunch of new content that will be popping up here. We got the Raw recap from last night, which is also one thing that we had a lot of fun with. Now, when I say we, it's the brand. It's not just me that puts together these shows. I have other people that are involved. 102550 is the way to go with all of that. So that's what we got going on here live on the Scott Show. Of course, I'm not going to do the Kyle and me show, the one day that we did where I said Scott Show probably 50, 60 times in the show, but so far I think I'm at 5, so not bad. I'm going to give a shout out to the people from Houston, and I want to talk about Bruce Pritchard, loveforhouston.com. So if anybody has any extra money after they give to 102550, give for loveforhouston.com. Hurricane Harvey is an amazing storm, one in a lifetime storm that they're having. I did hear that it was going to grow again. And let's take a peek at the trajectory for that. I know it's hit Louisiana and Texas. And long-term disaster requires long-term giving. Harvey closes the Johnson Space Center. Just a lot of crazy stuff going on. So Hurricane Harvey, it's the 8th named storm. That's why it's in the H. It's the 3rd hurricane, first one of the Atlantic hurricane season. It's just a huge deal. I don't exactly know where it's going next. I wish I could give you guys some idea. But it's an amazing storm, folks. I mean, I can't say that enough. Oh, just thinking about it, I mean, there's just so much going on. Oh, with that, So we've got other things going on, and I always go to Twitter and YouTube and all that stuff. And we got Michael Jackson is trending right now. I don't know why Michael Jackson's trending right now, but he is. How Trump killed the GOP is trending. Marine One is trending. If football didn't exist is trending, and I'm kind of wondering about that also. I think if football didn't exist, our winter, at least the part between fall and winter for Christmas and all of that, would be boring as hell. So that's something right there. Yeah. So, folks, what we got coming up this week is 102550's got some updates coming up on their website. We will have more details on that on the 102550 show on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. And the church show, we have that coming up as well. One will drop today, and then there'll probably be another one or two very soon. So take a look at all of those. The sports channel will be likely updating something, and the wrestling channel will have SmackDown recap tonight. That's what we got going on. So Showtime is getting socked with a mega fight lawsuit over their live streaming of the Mayweather and McGregor fight. Actually has a great picture of Conor McGregor getting punched in the face. But it was $99 a pop, folks. $99. That's a crazy amount of money that we're looking at for that $99. And yeah, it's just I did not pay for it. I watched it on somebody's stream, and it was pretty crazy. I mean, I only watched that fight, and there were a lot of failures in that with the technology. It's amazing here in 2017 we don't have the technology of what we still have. So they're saying it's going to be 5 million buys anyway. It's going to be break records. That's just going to be crazy, folks. So yeah, that's just madness. Going a little nuts over here just thinking about how busy that is. Now, our president, Donald J. Trump, is with, and I said our president, he doesn't have to be your president, but he is the president. He was in Washington meeting with the president of Finland, and if you guys have any time to take a look at the press conference, he called out the president of Finland for calling on the same woman, and it was just another blonde, as I think somebody said. They were just sitting right next to each other. So go figure it. They said some kind of joke about all blondes in Finland or whatever. I can't remember, but it was great. So they did release the payouts for the Conor McGregor and Floyd Money Mayweather fight. We'll get to that here in a second. Joel Osteen is getting criticism for not serving as a Harvey shelter for Lakewood Church. So I don't know why they did that, but it is a really big church. You guys can have your own feelings on that. Maybe they're just trying to get everybody out of there, and I don't know what happened with that. So main thing to know, folks, about what's going on is Hurricane Harvey is going crazy down there. Make sure that you go to loveforhouston.com if you feel the need to donate. I did a podcast on that yesterday. I'm going to be doing more podcasts today. We got lots of fun stuff coming up. I do want to give a shout out to all the wonderful people at the MTV show Wild 'N Out, putting on a great show all the time. And Chico Bean, I want to give him a special shout out because he's the man, and no other reason. He's just the man. He is a freestyle rapper. He knows what he's doing out there. Talent with a capital every letter. So check him out. Chico Bean. He is great. The reason I give that shout out to the Wild and Out folks is the rest of the VMAs really ran flat. I heard Katy Perry. I didn't watch it because, dear Lord. But I did watch a lot of the Wild and Out stuff that they did. Justina Valentine took over the Instagram and stuff like that. So I watched that. That part was entertaining. You let these guys host, and they're going to give you a great show. You know, any of them. You let any of them host, and they're going to give you a great show. You don't let just a random I can't even say it, B grade singer. Let's see how I would. Well, we'll go with I guess we can go with the Jericho no talent butt clown, because I'm not saying a swear word unless I did already, which I'm sorry. Yeah, Katy Perry's terrible, and so you get anybody else up there, like anybody. Stephen Hawking would have made a better VMA host than Katy Perry. Let's see. Anybody. But yeah, if I want to be rough on how terrible Katy Perry was, Stephen Hawking would have made a better, and probably got a better pop. So go figure. So folks, not a lot to go on today. I did want to say about North Korea. They're launching missiles, and one of them went over Japan, so that was kind of messed up. And just a lot of crap going on in this world, but we're going to be here. In case any of it breaks, we're going to bring it up on the podcast. It might be the last thing I do, folks. His podcast, the end of the world, but who knows? But we're gonna try anyway to get as much content out as possible. Keep you guys rolling. Keep you guys having fun on the Scott Show. So any questions, comments, concerns, Scott at 102550.net. Also check us out 102550.net/the Scott Show, and you can also check us out on YouTube, tinyurl.com/102550. You guys have a great rest of your day.